Hello and welcome, boils and ghouls and all the creeps in between. midnightcryptworx here. Hope everybody's having a great day. So, editing Nikki here. I completely didn't realize that I didn't even explain the spell I'm doing. So this spell is to see if anybody has thrown any curses at you, any shade or anything like that, bad energy, whatever. I don't use the word hex because hex doesn't mean curse, it means spell in German. So that's a whole nother rant. But this is to see if anybody is magically throwing shade at you, okay? So this is gonna entail cloves, fire, and water, basically. What you're gonna do is, I'm gonna show, the whole thing, but you're gonna burn a clove to see if your questions are yes or no. So it's like a yes or no divination type deal here, okay? On with the video. Let me show you everything that you're gonna need for this spell. You're gonna need a cup of water for a lot of reasons. We are working with fire and pops and stuff like that. So we're definitely gonna need a cup of water. I even have a damp paper towel right here just in case. But as we are lighting these cloves on fire, we're going to put some of them into the water to cleanse. I'll explain that later. But you need a cup of water, you need cloves, of course, and also a needle. And I like them kind of big and long, like a sewing needle, just so when you're using it, it doesn't get hot so fast. But it will get hot, and that's another reason why you're going to need the water to cool off the needle a little bit. You're also going to need a lighter and a candle in a fire safe bowl right here. This is how I like to set up because sometimes I will put anoint this candle with herbs and stuff, but I'm not going to do that this time. This is just an example. You can also carve sigils or whatever you want in the candle. That's fine, but as we're going, I'll show you why we need this bowl. But you're definitely going to need a candle of some sort to light the cloves, because you're not going to want to use a lighter every time. It's not practical at all. So that's the ingredients we need. Okay, so let's get started.
Welcome to the crypt.
Okay, so like I said, this spell is to see if any witch or anybody really has crossed you or anything. So that means put a curse on you, any kind of negative energy on you, anything you want, okay? So you're also, I forgot to say this in the other clip, I'm so sorry, but you are going to need a pen and paper, because you're going to write down your questions, and you're going to write down if it's a yes or no, okay? Because you're not going to remember all of these questions, I guarantee you. So definitely a pen and paper, okay? And then as you start to get yes or no answers, you can kind of pinpoint who's doing it, why they're doing it, and all that stuff, okay? So first of all, we need to light our candle, get that going, and we are going to put this back here and have this right here just in case we need it, because these do pop and spit. Well, I don't know about spit, but they pop and stuff, so you definitely want to be careful, okay? And it happens really fast. So what you're gonna do is you are gonna take the needle and you're gonna put it right into the little face, okay? Right into the the big part of the clove, okay? Just like this. Hope you can see that, okay? Just like this. And what you're gonna do is you're gonna think of a question. For example, is anybody throwing a curse at me? Okay, you're gonna put it in the flame and you're gonna listen to how it sounds. If it's a very loud popping sound, that is a yes. I hope you can hear too, because I got this my tank going over here. But if it's like a loud popping, and I'll show you how I go. It's a yes. If it's like just burning and not really popping, then it's a no, okay? So, is anybody trying to curse me right now? See? didn't do anything. It didn't pop or anything. It was just kind of, you know, smoking, okay? So before it burns too much, you're gonna want to just put it into this bowl, right? Because it's hot, you don't want to grab it or anything, okay? Now, if we're gonna do this a bunch of times, okay? Because you're gonna have a lot of questions, okay? Now that was clearly a no. Let's say we got a yes, okay? I'm gonna do another one. Stick it right in the little face right here. I'm gonna do another one. Let's say we got a yes, okay? You wanna ask, does this person work with me, okay? It popped a little bit, but it was mostly a no. If you hear like a whole like the air is dispersing out of it, then that's kind of like a yes, no, maybe. So you want to kind of clarify that, okay? So let's think of a clarifying. Oh, that doesn't have a, see, like these that don't have a face, so we can't use that. It's got to have that round bulb face on it. Okay. So we're gonna stick it in, and be careful, it does get kind of hot. That's why you're gonna use your water in case it starts to get hot, and be careful and don't stab yourself. Okay, let's say that wasn't a decisive answer. Let's say we want to ask, does this person have red hair? See, that was nothing. It went out immediately. That's a no, okay? I'm trying to get a yes here. I mean, thankfully, I don't think it says right now that, you know, I'm not getting any shade thrown at me, but you never know. I'm not really having a big ritual here or anything. Is this person female? Oh, see, you hear that? That was a yes. We're going to put that in the water, okay? Because the reason why we're going to put that in the water is because if we get any yeses, we want to cleanse that energy off, okay? So yeses go in the water, no's go in here, okay? And again, write down everything. And once you start getting some yeses and some no's and even some maybes, you can kind of, you know, gauge and see who's doing this to you. Let's try another one. Okay, this person's female. Does this person live in my neighborhood? That's a no. It didn't pop or anything. It lit really well, but it didn't pop. All right, one more, and I think you guys got the idea. Okay. This person doesn't live in my neighborhood. Is this person just a troll off the internet? See, went down really easy. That's a no. I'm gonna try to get a yes. Let me just ask a question that'll I'll get a yes too. Let's see. And also make sure that these cloves are fresh, because if they're dried out and they're old, they're not gonna burn right, okay? Is this person, did I do something to this person that I'm not aware of and they feel some type of way about it? See, no popping, nothing. Well, we didn't get much yeses just because this is like an example, but you get what I'm saying, okay? I'm just gonna just burn some just to see if I can get a yes. Something that sounds like a yes that I can show you again. See? That pop? That's a yes, okay? I hope that is very clear. You can make this your own. You can put herbs down here if you want, although be careful because you are putting the ones that are fire in the bowl so the herbs can catch too. And if you use oil, that can catch. Just, you know, fire safety, you guys, fire safety. You have your water here if you need to pour something out real quick, and you even have your damp cloth, okay? And that's the reason why I have all of this stuff. Like, you'd be surprised how many things could go wrong in a spell like this, okay? Alright, so there you go. I hope you got the kind of gist of it. It's super easy, but it might be a little time consuming because, you know, if you have a lot of questions and you're getting a lot of answers, you know, you can go through a lot of little cloves. I personally would recommend when choosing a candle to light, I prefer black for protection if I'm doing any kind of divination to see if there's any bad energy or any shade thrown at me. Black is my go-to, okay? You can also use white if you like, maybe blue. I prefer black. That's just me. Everybody is different. But how to dispose of this? Okay, so for me, the ones that are in the water, I like to just pick a spot, dig a little hole, and, you know, just pour it in there, okay? Cloves won't hurt. Cloves won't hurt the environment or anything, okay? Now, for everything else, for the candle, and you can also, if this doesn't burn all the way, the candle, you know, when you're done early, then you can let it burn all the way to kind of release that protective energy anyway, just in case. You might get no's throughout the whole thing, which is a good thing, but you still want to kind of cleanse that energy in that air and make sure, you know, everything's gone. But just dispose of that as you would dispose of any other spell workings, you know, that's up to you. But I definitely recommend pouring the water in the earth with the other cloves. Okay, don't forget, if you would like a private reading with me, I have a big sale going on, 25% off for the Horror Days. So use Horror Days code at checkout if you would like. Please like and subscribe. It is awesome. I am really trying to grow this channel, and I love every 104 of you guys that watch me. So thank you so much. If you would like to tip, also, link is down below. All the information is down below. All right. Pleasant screams, bucks and kisses, and stay magical, my friends. Bye.